in this bitch like Super Saiyan. Yeah, that coupe is full of Zans. That's my twin, yeah, I pop spraying. I don't give a fuck about what you saying. See that AP on my hand. See nWTerrell, the go up fan. All these pussies got no more.
Jordan Downs was built in 1944. It had 700 units and 100.
If y'all new, hit that bell, man, and subscribe to the second channel. It's called nWTerrell Reacting Again and shit. And if y'all hear background noise, it's my dog barking and shit. But let's get back into this video though.
Buildings in total ranging from 1-bedroom to 5-bedroom apartments. It's completely surrounded by various other hoods and high crime areas. It was originally semi-permanent housing for white war workers, but it converted to a public housing in 1950. It was 100% black by the 1960s.
Right.
Mostly immigrants from the South. It grew a back.
But that's how it be though, like, that's how it be. Motherfuckers migrate to, like, you know what I'm saying, one location. I'm telling y'all, bro, that's how that shit be. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers move for, like, various reasons, like family issues and shit, or, you know what I'm saying, just the living expenses in general, bro. That's another reason why, like. But y'all comment down below what y'all think too, like, cause I want to know y'all thoughts and shit. You feel me? I'm just keeping it real, bro.
Rotation quick in the 60s. Many residents were unemployed and relying on welfare.
Oh, bro.
When the Jordan Down project, we in extreme poverty.
See what I'm talking about, bro?
You got house niggas, you got field niggas.
Like, come on, bro. I don't be lying when I be saying this shit.
Slaves migrated from the South to, and from here is where gangs all started from, what they proclaim.
Bro.
From here is where people migrated to Compton, to the house district.
Bro, all that shit started, like, in the projects and shit. Then that shit kind of, like, you know what I'm saying? That shit expanded and shit. Like, I'm just keeping it real, bro. That shit expanded, bro.
These are the projects right here.
That shit expanded.
Ghettos and, you know, the mindset of illiteracy and, I mean, joblessness. I mean, this is it right here. I mean, broken home families, you know, political corruption, false promises.
Bro.
You know, this is it right here.
Just imagine, like, living through all that, you know what I'm saying? Living in the broke down, because, you know what I'm saying? Certain shit I could relate to, like, you know what I'm saying? Certain shit I could relate to, bro. You know what I'm saying? When you ain't got shit, but you still, you know what I'm saying? But you still got a roof over your head and shit. You still got clothes and food and shit, but it's just like the little shit you really, you know what I'm saying? Y'all get where I'm coming from, bro.
The Watts riots of '65 made it even worse.
232 businesses were destroyed and 632 businesses were damaged. Considering all types of structures, 242 buildings were destroyed and 644 were damaged.
And after all of the carnage, businesses.
No, y'all let me know if y'all want videos and shit like that, cause I'll start reacting to this shit. Like, for real, I'm gonna stop pausing and clicking. I know y'all want to see the video, and I need to stop. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, bro, I'll start reacting to these, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get, you know what I'm saying? Y'all get this video at least, like, I'm gonna do something slight, like, if y'all just give me at least a like, bro. One like. Just one like, bro. And I'll react to another video like this, bro. I'm not even lying.
Reluctant to set up here. This meant there was an influx of alcohol stores and churches, but nothing else to actually help the community. Police were reluctant to patrol the area as well, meaning a lot of crime went unchecked. In the 70s, the Grape Street Crips,
they was on them
one of the most
heavily, though. I
notorious
ain't
and
gonna lie,
largest
bro.
Crips had set up shop here. They beefed with the Nicholson Gardens,
Bro.
home of the Bounty Hunter Bloods. The largest Bloods.
You know what I'm saying? But that shit been around, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers beefing from the projects and shit. You feel me? Like, motherfuckers falling down and shit. That shit been going around, bro. Like, motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Was homies at once upon a time, and you know what I'm saying? Now they not. Now they, you know what I'm saying? Now they enemies. Now they us and shit. You feel me? Like, but the shit is crazy, though. Because it's like, once upon a time, y'all was just homies and shit. Y'all get where I'm coming from, bro. Y'all get where I'm coming from, bro.
In LA. Many bodies have dropped over the years on both sides.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta understand the retaliation, all of that shit. That's what, you know what I'm saying? When you live with that, bro, you gotta think of all that shit, bro.
If it looks familiar, it's probably because it was heavily featured in Menace to Society. A great choice for the movie, because it was the quintessential LA hood full of all the ills that plagued South Central for years. It featured in GTA San Andreas as the Willowfield neighborhood as well.
Bro.
Some notable alumni of Jordan Downs include.
Bro, my bad if y'all keep seeing me do all this and shit, cause I know you've been acting up and shit. Like, the pollen in the air and shit. Like, I just hate this fucking season, bro. I really do. Like, I'm just keeping it real, bro. Because of the pollen and shit.
And Flojo. Today, Jordan Downs
I ain't gonna say I hate it. That's just one thing I don't like, bro.
More appealing apartments.
Cause I was born in the spring and shit. I was born on March 16th and shit. So it's like, I ain't gonna say I hate it, but it's just like, that's just one thing I don't like is the pollen and shit. You feel me? But y'all comment down below if y'all some
These 28
spring
identical
baby,
lifeless buildings were built in 1962 in Bronzeville on the south side of Chicago. It was the largest project in the country at one time.
bro.
It was more like a concrete maze and had no trees in sight. Chicago had many segregation laws at the time, and still to this day, one of the most segregated cities in America. From the jump, things were bad at Robert Taylor. It was built for $11,000, but held $27,000. It soon became one of the top 5 poorest areas in the country, with mostly single-parent households making less than $5,000 a year. Majority of people here had a family member in prison.
Bro,
it was basically a high-rise slum.
That shit hard, just growing up. Imagine that shit just, you know what I'm saying, being a single mom and shit, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Pops, he gone and shit, he locked up for a while and shit, so it's like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta do everything by yourself and shit, so it's like, it's hard and shit, bro. Y'all gotta get where I'm coming from, bro. Like, that shit hard, bro.
And heavily neglected by the city.
You know what I'm saying?
That meant faulty garbage chutes, broken elevators, with no maintenance. More than that, it was a hub of drug dealing, and the home turf of multiple gangs that still exist to this day.
Bro,
Mickey Cobras, GD, and BDs to be exact.
Bro.
Even the police and ambulance were scared to come here. Because once you got inside, it was a maze of dark hallways.
Elevators are a common setting for assaults. In fact, a fifth of crimes at Robert Taylor happen to residents while they're coming in and out of their buildings.
Yeah, that shit
It was the worst in the
terrifying,
70s.
bro. That shit's scary,
And in
bro.
one weekend, there was 300 shootings around Robert Taylor, and 28 people were killed.
If you got a gun and that's the only way you can fight me is by a gun,
Bro.
and I have to, hey, you ain't no man, but I'm gonna have to fight your way. And I have to protect what's mine.
Oh, bro, having a gun don't make you no man, bro. I'm just keeping it real. It don't make you no man just because you shot somebody or, you know what I'm saying? Just because you smoke, that don't make you no man, bro. That, you know what I'm saying? Like, being a man is doing what's right, bro. Like, fighting. You know what I'm saying? Sticking up for yourself, bro. Not even that. Just, you know what I'm saying? Protecting your family in general, bro. Like, just standing on business and shit. Y'all get where I'm coming from, bro. You know what I'm saying? Doing what you gotta do and shit.
It's like this is the environment in which we live in. You know, I don't care whether you're with a group of people or you by yourself. You always have to keep your guard up, man, because you don't know when temptation is lurking around the corner for, you know, for your number to come on. You know. You see what I do? I don't bother nobody. I don't want nobody to bother me. But they do know that I can't play their game. I'm quite sure of that, bro.
See, that's the thing that worries me, man. You can't be fair out here, man. You have to play by their rules. If you don't, then you lost out.
There's a few notorious cases from here too. October 76, 22-year-old Denise Dozier thrown from the 15th floor apartment window. She survived.
Damn.
Because of this, the city built fences to enclose the balconies, and the project looked more like an asylum than homes. In August 91, Officer Jimmy Haynes was shot by a sniper. He died 2 days later. Some famous faces were able to make it out of here.
Certain shit I can't really say on this channel, so that's why I asked y'all to go head over to the second channel and shit. Like, the second channel is like, you know what I mean? Like, y'all get where I'm coming from, bro. That's where all the real shit take place at. Yeah, I'll be spending knowledge on this channel, but the other channel, like, that's where you gonna get all, like, the good advice and shit. Like, I'm telling y'all, bro, because I'll be reacting to some of the realest shit, and I'm not gonna stop reacting to shit like this. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not, bro. Because y'all need to see, you know what I'm saying? Y'all need, you know what I'm saying? Because some people need to see how it was back then and shit. You know what I'm saying? All I'm doing is, you know what I'm saying? Just shedding light on the situation. That's all I'm doing, bro.
Corey Holcomb.
What if I
Bro,
told
they got
you
Mr.
for
T
just
up there?
$1 down, you could take home a camera, computer,
Kenny Duckworth, Open Mike Eagle, all hail from Robert Taylor Holmes.
Damn, that's Kendrick dad.
Kendrick even raps about this briefly on the song Duckworth, describing his father's story. He raps,
I ain't know Kendrick Lamar. Hey, they saying Kendrick Lamar dad was up in there. Like he was around. You know what I'm saying? They saying he was around that area and shit, like growing up and shit. Damn.
and from the streets, the Robert Taylor Homes, Southside Project, Chirac, the Terror Dome. Currently, the city moved out all of the residents by 2005. It was completely demolished by 2007. This north side of Chicago project was home to 15,000 and was the largest housing project on the whole planet at one point. Ironically, it was on the richer side of town, built right in between the richest neighborhoods in Chicago, Lincoln Park and the Gold Coast, and less than a mile from Michigan Ave. The particular area it was built on had always been associated with poverty, starting with Swedish immigrants, then Irish, and then black immigrants. A 1900s map of the area depicts this accurately. Cabrini Green became the poster child for everything wrong with the public housing system. It was literally the poorest zip code in the U.S.
Notice how that shit starts from just something small and it turns into something big. Like, it's expanding and shit. Like, y'all get where I'm coming from, bro. Like, man, this is what motherfuckers had to go through every day. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers weren't really making money like that back then. Like, motherfuckers had to do what they had to do to survive and shit. Whether that was stealing, you know what I'm saying? Whether that was, you know what I'm saying? Prostituting, doing all that shit, bro. Whether that was selling your body to make, I'm just keeping it real, bro. Y'all can be like, oh, he don't know what he's talking about. He's too young. Woo, 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 woo. You're only 19. I don't give a fuck, bro. One thing about me, fam, I'm gonna study my history and shit. I'm gonna do my fucking research, bro. I don't give a fuck what time it was, bro. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if I wasn't born in that time. I'm gonna still do some research on that shit and speak out against, you know what I'm saying? I'm still gonna give knowledge and speak out on it and shit. Like, come on, bro. Y'all get where I'm coming from, bro.
The city was strapped for cash, or even the lawns were paved over to save on maintenance money. New buildings were built on tight budgets and had poor quality. It was rat and cockroach infested.
See,
and had garbage stuck in the truck.
All that shit he's talking about, bro, I lived through that shit, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, I lived through that shit. I experienced the same shit, bro. What bro talking about, like, roaches and, you know what I'm saying, all that shit, bro. Come on, bro. Rats and all that shit. Come on, bro. But the thing is, I was just young and shit. Like, I was like 5, 6. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Motherfuckers were like 13, like, you know what I'm saying? If y'all want some story times and shit, bro, y'all let me know. Like, y'all let me know, bro. Like, dead ass, fam. Cause I start doing story times and shit.
All the way to the 15th floor. There was graffiti inside the actual buildings. Each building was controlled by different gangs. Gangs even controlled the elevators, and you never knew what to expect once the elevator doors opened.
Do the gangs control the elevators?
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they can control them. At one time, matter of fact, they were hiding up here. And if a young lady got on the elevator, jumped down and, do what they wanted to do to her. They used to hide guns up there.
This is 11.
That's 11?
Right.
Okay.
It's pretty dark out there.
Yeah. And see, that's another thing about these elevators. Because you never know what's...
See, that's why you gotta stay dangerous, bro. Like, you got to. Like, I'm just keeping it real, bro. You gotta stay dangerous, bro. You feel me? Like, at all times, bro. Or you bound to get killed, bro. I'm just keeping it real, bro. Something gonna end up happening, bro. That go for anybody, bro. You gotta stay dangerous, bro. You got to, bro. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stay dangerous, bro.
What's gonna happen when the door opens?
The balconies were fenced in to stop people from dumping trash into the yard. It looked more like a prison block or animal cages than housing for people. To top it off, gang members would celebrate New Year's by firing guns in the air. As far as the stats go, it wasn't uncommon for 200 people shot or stabbed every year. In fact, during the 90s documentary on the crime here, someone was stabbed and died minutes later during the actual filming. The incident itself wasn't caught on camera, but the sad moments that followed were. The link to that video is in the description. Some of the most high-profile cases out of Cabrini Green were the case of Girl X, which gave Cabrini Green national media attention due to the severity of the crime.
Hold on, it say in 1997, a 9-year-old girl was brutally beaten, raped, and left for dead in a stairwell landing of a Chicago public housing apartment building. Miraculously, she survived, but the attack left her blind, mute, and paralyzed. For 5 years, she was known as Girl X. Y'all lame as hell, bro. Y'all see what I'm talking about, bro? This is why you gotta watch your kids, bro. Watch your kids and watch them phones and shit. Like, this is back in 97 and shit, so they ain't had, it was internet and shit, but it wasn't like smartphones and shit, like touchscreens and shit, like, bro. It was pagers and shit like that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, come on, fam, like, this is why you gotta watch your kids, bro. I'm telling you. And she was only 9 years old and they did this, like, come on, bro.
This incident was Mayor Jane Byrne moving into the projects to show that Chicago's crime rate wasn't so bad.
Okay guys, I'm gonna show you how I got this awesome high-tech smartwatch for free. I'm not even kidding, check this out. So, this is the website where they usually sell this, okay? It's $300.
She only lasted 3 weeks.
Now watch everybody be like, he don't know what he's talking about, he don't have kids and shit. It don't matter, bro, it's common sense, bro, like, it's just common sense, bro. You don't gotta have kids to understand, you know what I'm saying, that people be on some weird shit and, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, you gotta protect them and shit, you feel me? Like, it's just common sense, bro. That's all I'm gonna say, it's just common sense, bro. You ain't gotta have kids to understand that shit, bro. You don't. You know what I'm saying? You know what right is right and wrong is wrong, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should know that a 45-year-old man sitting up there texting a 5-year-old girl is wrong. You should know that, bro. You don't have to have, you know what I'm saying? Come on, bro.
Some famous people that made it out of here are Curtis Mayfield and Polo G, who grew up in the nearby Marshall Projects.
Oh, bro.
The Good Times TV show was based here, and it also served as inspiration.
Good Times was that show, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, Good Times a good show, bro.
Candyman movies. It also featured in Kanye West's
Candyman
video. Currently, it was demolished in 2011, and only 2 buildings remain. It looks nothing like it used to now. Located in Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn, the Marcy Houses were built a few years after World War II in 1949. These 27 6-story buildings with 1,700 apartments hold 4,000 residents, brought to fame by rapper Jay-Z, who has described the homes as a block away from hell, the place where the news cameras never come. One frequent visitor to the projects, however, is the NYPD. Gang disputes are common here, and the gangs have evolved over the years as well, and residents often hear the crack of bullets. In 2014, 4 teenagers were shot and 1 killed in the Marcy Houses due to turf wars. Crack hit the Marcy Houses hard in the 80s, like the rest of the inner cities in America. Many young children sold crack to take care of themselves because a lot of their parents turned into crack fiends.
I told y'all, bro. Like, this shit ain't no choice. You gotta do what you gotta do to survive, bro. I don't be lying when I be saying this shit, fam. Like, y'all heard what he just said. You know what I'm saying? 12-year-old, 11-year-old selling crack and shit just to survive, just to, you know what I'm saying? Cause they parents ended up being crackheads and shit. Like, come on, bro. Like, come on, fam.
Jay-Z himself admits to selling crack to Marcy as a teenager. He almost lost his life on multiple occasions. To make Marcy's situation worse, on December 20th, 2015, 2 police officers were shot and killed a block from the Marcy homes. Since the shooting, police have been scarce in Marcy. New Orleans is a city that is rich in culture. The city is often associated with jazz and a good culinary scene. However, the city has also a much grimier side to it, one that's a lot less tourist-friendly. New Orleans has a reputation for being one of the murder capitals of the U.S. The Magnolia Projects, also known as the C.J. Peak Projects, was known countrywide for its high murder and crime rate. New Orleans rapper Juvenile described the project as a haven for drug dealing and violent crime. In a song, he described it like this: On New Year's, lights get shot out at 6 o'clock, 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, you're gonna be getting shot. The trials and tribulations inspired many Magnolias to make it out. Several of the rap gangs' big names were
Oh, bro, Juvenile got some good ass shit, though. I ain't gonna lie. Like, he got some good ass music and shit. I fuck with his music.
raised in the Magnolia Projects and share their struggles through their music. Artists like Birdman, Juvenile, and Turk all hail from Magnolia. A young female rapper nicknamed Magnolia Shorty was one of the many victims of the violence that plagued Magnolia. The rapper was shot to death in 2010 in her car not far from Magnolia.
Come on, man.
Two men pulled into the apartment parking lot right after she got home and unloaded into her car.
This has to be some type of like retaliation or some shit, bro. It had to be, bro. You know
She was hit 26 times. Her murder still remains unsolved. After Hurricane Katrina hit in 2005, nearly 600 people were evacuated from Magnolia. It became a ghost town. In 2008, they were completely demolished, replaced by a new housing development called Harmony Oaks.
Bro, but that's the end of this video, man. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I love y'all, and I'm gonna see y'all on the next one, man. I'm out.